It's up to you as the sales rock star to make sure that every person that you interact with feels special. Even if they don't close with you right then and there that day, you must make them feel special. Having at least 5 to 7 prospects in your calendar that you can call every single day is the mindset of a sales rock star. See, a sales rock star does not just rely on one call closes that day to be successful. They take the time to build a pipeline that they can always tap into every single day. Always make sure as a sales rock star to move someone forward in your pipeline. See, if a potential prospect does not answer the phone when you follow up with them or they miss a scheduled appointment, do not stress. Leave them a nice personal message and move them actually forward in your calendar pipeline. Remember, there are no spare customers. There's a famous saying that says, you reap what you sow. If you're not sowing seeds and watering them every day, then you're going to be left with a very small sales crop. Make your life easier with the full sales crop. See, if you have a pipeline full of potential customers that you can cultivate every single day, it's going to make your sales life a lot easier. You're going to start seeing that closing 2 to 3 prospects every single day will be something that becomes consistent for you, but also something that you actually come to expect. That's because you're going to begin to close 1 or 2 from your pipeline every single day, along with 1 or 2 that will be a brand new lead that will result in a 1-call close. This is the formula for success that's followed by every sales rock star in the Medicare sales market. So what do you say when you call somebody back? This is really, really key. When you're calling somebody back, do not say to them, I'm calling you back, or start with, I want to follow up with you, or I was just touching base with you. See, an individual does not want to be followed up with or touched base with by someone. That is so impersonal and it's so transactional. As a sales rock star, you will open that conversation or your voicemail with this, I was thinking about you. Let the prospect know that you were actually thinking about them. See, in relationship selling, people want to know that you were actually thinking about them. Here's a great line you can open with or leave on a voicemail. Jim, I was thinking about you today. I just helped a client that was in a similar situation as you, Jim, and I think you should be next. When you call me back, Jim, if you get my voicemail, it's probably because I'm on the phone talking to somebody just like yourself. Leave me a message and I'll be sure to give you a call as soon as I get off that phone call. I appreciate you, Jim, and I look forward to talking to you real soon. One thing about human beings is this. We all want to be pursued. People don't care what you know. They just want to know that you actually care. See, it's up to you to tap into someone's emotion and make them feel like they're not just a number to you. One thing about human behavior is this, is that we all want to be pursued. When you're pursued by someone else, guess what? It makes you feel special and it makes you feel worthy. The key for a sales rock star is they always sound like they're busy. As a sales rock star, you must always sound like you're busy. Potential customers want to work with salespeople that have a lot of business going on. See, when a sales lounge act tells a customer that they can call them back tomorrow or next week, they've just told that prospect that they do not even value their own time. See, as a sales rock star, you must set a concrete callback with that potential prospect if you expect for a success in getting them to answer the phone for you. Make sure that your callbacks are within 24 hours. See, it's important that when you're setting a callback that it's set no further than 24 hours from your initial phone call. Remember that within 24 hours, the prospect has already forgot 70% of what you've actually gone over with them. Make sure that you go back over everything that you discussed with them. Never assume that you're calling them back just to take an order. You need to treat that call like it is a brand new contact. If a prospect is not available within 24 hours, never set a callback more than 72 hours away. You must create urgency and value in actually what you're selling. The key is this, do not let the prospect dictate your callback. What I mean is this, when you're setting a callback, you must tell the customer what time is best for you. So for example, if you were to ask that potential customer which would be better for them, morning or afternoon, do not let them pick the time. If they tell you that the afternoon would be best, then you can say something like this, let me check my calendar. I have an availability at 4 p.m. Would that work for you? If that will not work for the prospect, ask them what is best for them and see if you can fit it into your calendar. Always look busy, not desperate. The key to being a sales rock star is this, set expectations for your callback. So you must set expectations for that callback and what the prospect can expect to happen. Make sure that you have the caller write down your name and your number and let them know that you're going to be emailing them a confirmation for that appointment for the next day. Always make sure that they receive a personal or system-generated email confirming that appointment and ask them to accept it. It can be either through a calendar invite, or you can instruct them that if it's a personal email, in the header respond, "I got it." See, a solid callback is when that prospect actually responds to your request. The way to have a solid callback is when they have received your email that they accept it or they respond to it. Those emails typically always will result in a close because you already set those expectations. If the prospect can't make that appointment, they can actually always email you. It's just another form of communication that you have with your potential client. The key in sales is that people buy from those that educate them. So you make sure that you reach out to your potential prospect and educate them on certain news that you think is actually going to be beneficial for them. You must do this without expecting anything in return. You want to let them know that you're not a product pusher, but an expert in your industry. If you take the time to give the prospect that right information, they'll want to work with you in the future.